Alright guys, hi, this is another creative sequencing that I'd like to share with you. So coming into this, as if you've already done your warm-up, I'm just going to give you sort of the bare bones of today's practice. So we're going to start at the front of our mat, feet together, arms either side. As you inhale, sweep your arms all the way up towards the sky. Lengthen through the fingertips as you exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips. Inhale, gaze goes forward. Flat back as you exhale, plant your hands, bend your knees, step or jump, high to low plank. Elbows in as you come down. Inhale as you open up through the chest. And as you exhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, reach the right leg high to the step. As you exhale, bring that right knee to your nose and hold in tiger pose. Pushing through the palms of the hands, protracting that upper back, hollowing your front body as you draw the knee towards your chest. Step that right foot in between your hands. Try not to lift your right hand up as you do so. Drop the left knee down to the ground. Release your toes. Sweep your right arm up towards the sky. If it feels okay, when you're shifting your hips forward and down, you can bend your left knee, take your right arm behind you, grab onto that left foot, making sure that you're really lowering the hips down, so not putting too much pressure on that back knee. Opening up through that right shoulder as you take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Take a deep inhale here, pushing through that left hand to find a little bit more lift. As you exhale, release that back foot, tuck your toes, keep the right arm lifting up towards the sky. We're going to take our left knee up off of the ground, bring both of your feet over towards the right hand side and start to lower that left hip as you bring your arm behind you. Options to lower the knee if you need to, otherwise we're going to lift our hips up, staying on the outer edge of that left foot. Bring the right foot on top of the left, coming into Vashisthasana side plank. Lift the hips nice and high, really pushing the ground away from you with the left hand, reaching through the right fingertips. As you exhale, bring that right hand down, move through your vinyasa, shift your weight forward as you bend through the elbows. Inhaling through up dog, exhaling back, downward facing dog. Same leg, we're going to inhale, reach the right leg high to the sky. Exhale that right foot in between your hands. Lower the left knee down, this time keeping the toes tucked under as you sweep your arms up. Anjaneyasana. Drawing the feet towards one another, squaring off through the hips. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the fingertips. Exhale, straighten out through your right leg, come onto the right heel of the foot, bring your arms behind you, coming into Ardha Chandrasana without your arms. Inhale, bending through that right knee, arms go up. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out through that right leg, arms go back. Ardha Chandrasana. One last time. Inhale, bending through that front knee. As you exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. This time as we come forward, we're going to bend through the front knee, lift the left knee up, Crescent Pose. Bending through that front knee, sinking the hips a little lower, drawing that right hip back, left hip forward, navel and ribs in. Lengthening through the fingertips, inhale. Exhale, open up to the right hand side, right arm back, left arm forward. Take that right hand to your left thigh, left arm reaches up and back, stretch through your left side. Bring that left elbow across your right knee, hands into prayer. Twisted lunge. So making sure that you're not collapsing your upper body over that right thigh. Use your left elbow to lift a little higher and then open up through that right shoulder. Maybe bending through that right knee, squaring the hips off again, drawing that right hip in. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, cartwheel the arms open, warrior two. Alright, holding your warrior two, making sure that front heel is in line with the back arch. Bending that front knee to a 90-degree bend. Lengthening out through opposite fingers. We're going to start to shift our body weight forward. Cup the floor with the right hand, and as softly as you can, slide that left foot up, coming into Ardha Chandrasana, so lifting the left arm up towards the sky. Flex the back foot, left hip on top of the right. Lengthening through the left fingertips. Maybe taking your gaze up, once you've found your balance. And then releasing the left hand down to the ground, coming into standing splits. Squaring off through the hips once again. See if you can lift that left leg a little higher, maybe bringing one hand onto your ankle. Maybe playing with balancing both. Option always to plant your hands, hop that right foot back, and work on some bunny hops into handstand. Either step hop or float your way through your vinyasa, and we'll meet back in downward facing dog. And breathe. Finding length through the spine, grounding through the hands and the feet, gripping your mat, really pushing your knuckles down, especially the index and thumb knuckles, energetically drawing the forearms towards one another so that you can externally rotate the shoulders, drawing them away from the ears. On the next inhale, the left leg reaches high to the sky. As you exhale, draw that left knee towards your nose, tiger pose. Once again, doming that upper back as you draw the knee a little higher, maybe between your arms, and step that left foot in between your hands. We're going to drop the right knee down to the ground, release the back toes. Left arm is going to reach up towards the sky. We're going to start to bend through that right knee. Grab onto that right foot with your left hand. Open up through that left shoulder, gaze goes up towards the ceiling. Keeping the lift in the upper body. Drawing that right heel towards you, sinking the hips. Take an inhale. As you exhale, release that back foot. Left arm goes up towards the sky. Take your knee up off of the ground, the right knee. We're going to bring both of our feet towards the left. Lower the right hip down. No, not yet. Lower the right hip down. Take your left arm towards the back of the room. Get a stretch here. Option to bring the right knee down if you need to, otherwise we are going to transition to Shavasana, side plank. So left foot on top of the right, left arm reaches up. Once again, really making sure that you're stacking shoulders over wrists here, lifting the hips nice and high. Pushing the ground away as you lengthen through those left fingertips. Left hand comes down, move through your vinyasa. Shift your weight forward to the tips of the toes, bend the elbows, inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Staying to the same side, inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, step that left foot in between your hands. Drop the right knee down, this time keeping the toes tucked behind you as you inhale, your arms sweep up through Chandrasana. Neutralizing the hips, the pelvis as you draw the feet towards one another, sinking the hips down, lengthening through the fingertips, inhale. As you exhale, straighten that left leg out. Coming onto the heel of the left foot, the arms sweep back. Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, Chandrasana. Exhale, fold. One last time. Inhale, lengthening through the arms. Exhale, straightening that left leg out. This time as we bend through the left knee, the right knee is going to lift up, coming into Crescent Pose. Finding your balance here. Bending through that front knee, 90-degree bend. Maybe sinking the hips a little lower. Taking an inhale here as we exhale, sweep the arms open to the left-hand side, right arm forward, left arm back. Take that left hand to the right thigh, right arm reaches up and back, inhale. As you exhale, right elbow across the left knee, hands into prayer. Coming into your twisted lunge. So once again, making sure that you're not straightening that left knee out. So bending it deep, not collapsing your upper body. So lifting and then twisting, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, carve the arms open, warrior two. Finding your warrior two, front heel in line with the back arch. Bending through that front knee. Drawing your feet towards one another to find length, but then sinking a little bit lower. Arms are straight. Start to take that left hand in front of you. Cup the ground as gently as you can. Sweep that right foot up. Stack the right hip over the left. Coming into your Ardha Chandrasana. Opening up through that right shoulder. It's wobbly. Opening up through that right shoulder. The gaze is always the hardest thing, so start with your gaze looking down. And once you feel comfortable, you can take it up, and if you wobble, just laugh and come back. Exhale, standing splits. Both hands to the ground, squaring up through the hips, lifting that right leg high as you release your upper body over that left leg. Option to grab your ankle with one hand. Option to play with balancing, holding with both hands. Option to plant your hands, hop that left foot back, and work on your bunny hops into handstand. You can either step, jump, or float through your vinyasa, high to low. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Remembering that at any point throughout these flows, you can always pause the video, take a child's pose, and then come back. Lifting through the hips, taking a deep inhale. As you exhale, bend your knees, look forward.
Step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release. Gentle bend in the knees, chin to chest. We're going to roll ourselves all the way up to standing, allowing the head and neck to be the last things that come up. As they do, shoulders go up, back, and down. Separate the feet to hip distance apart. Bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the arms up. Inhale, chair pose. Start to shift your weight into your left foot, bringing your right foot up off of the ground to a hover. This is a lot on the left leg. So allow the body to shake. See if you can sink a little bit lower. And then start to shift your body weight forward. Straighten out through that left leg as you take the right leg behind you. Arms back, if you have lower back problems especially. Although if you enjoy bringing the arms forward, by all means do so. Holding your warrior three, gaze fixed. Start to bend through that left knee. Start to wobble. See how low you can go before you step that right foot back behind you and come into a runner's lunge. From our runner's lunge, we're going to hop switch our legs to bring the right foot forward. You can always just change it stepping as well. Bring that left knee down to the ground, sweep the arms up, Chandrasana. Moving through that same transition we did before, so straightening out through that right leg, bring the arms back, Ardha Chandrasana. This time going straight into Crescent. As you bend forward, lift that left knee up, arms come up. Hands come into prayer at heart center, twist to the right. Left elbow across that right knee, opening up through the right shoulder, gaze goes up. Option to stay here. You can always open up your arms like wings or come into a bind, if that's in your practice. Going a little bit deeper into the pose. Always asking yourself why. Why you're doing what you're doing. Whether it's the ego, whether it's something that you want to do, something that genuinely benefits you. Releasing the bind if you're there. Otherwise, on the next exhale, cartwheeling the arms open, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse Trikonasana. Straighten out through the right leg, right arm reaches back. And then bringing the right arm as far forward as you can, lowering it down towards your right shin. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Gaze goes up towards that left middle finger, coming into your triangle pose, Trikonasana. Opening up through that left shoulder. See if you can maybe tuck that right hip in a bit if it's splaying out. Taking one more deep breath here. And on your exhale, bending back into warrior two. Gaze goes forward. Cartwheel the hands down. Standing splits. Left leg reaches up towards the sky. Forward fold. Again, options to take it as far as you want to. My mom and I love our handstands. So maybe hopping that right foot back a little bit, planting your hands. I'm working on some bunny hops into your handstand. And then moving through your vinyasa. Inhaling, exhaling back, downward facing dog. Taking a moment here to breathe. Options always available to lower the knees down. And take a child's pose. Otherwise, bringing your awareness into the alignment of your downward facing dog while I fix my hair. So really splaying the fingers nice and wide. Gripping the mat, grounding through the knuckles, drawing the forearms in towards one another. Drawing the shoulder blades back and down, away from the ears, lengthening through the tailbone. Feeling the energy rise through the back as it comes down through the legs. Trying to bring your heels towards the ground. If your hamstrings are tight, just keep a gentle bend in the knees. Taking one more deep breath in your downward facing dog. And as you exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale, release. Once again, gentle bend in the knees, chin to chest, roll yourself all the way up. Allowing the shoulders to be the last things, head and shoulders, and then roll the shoulders up, back and down. Separate the feet, hip distance apart. It's getting nice, hot and sweaty. Woo! All right. Bending the knees, sinking the hips, Utkatasana, chair pose. This time shifting your weight into the right foot, lifting the left foot up off of the ground to a hover. Holding here, squeezing that right glute. And then slowly starting to transition your weight forward as you bring that left leg back, coming into warrior three. Trying to level off your hips. I have a really hard time. I have a bit of an injury in my back
on the right side. So I actually find warrior 3 really hard in this pose. Yeah, we're a bit tired as well. See if you can bend through that right knee and as slowly as you can. Step that left leg back, coming into your runner's lunge. We're gonna hop switch our feet so that the left foot comes forward. Drop the right knee down to the ground. Inhale, lift your arms up. Anjaneyasana. Again, transitioning to straighten out that left leg through Ardha Chandrasana. Bring the arms back, hover. Inhale, bend through that front knee. Lift the right knee up, coming up into your crescent lunge. Bring the hands into prayer. Shoulders up, back, and down, and twist to the left-hand side, right elbow. Across that left knee. Open up through the left side. If you did so on the other side, you can open up your arms like wings. Maybe even come into a bind. Wherever you are, making sure you're not collapsing that upper body. You're keeping the upper body strong. Really engaging that left leg. If you're holding your bind, we're going to start to release it. Taking an inhale as you exhale, sweep the arms open, warrior 2. Flip that front palm, reverse Trikonasana. So both legs straighten as the left arm reaches back. Bring that left arm as far forward and down to hover over your left shin. So you're really engaging the side muscles of the body as you reach the right arm up. Gaze goes towards your right middle finger. Deep breaths here. Finding length through the fingertips. Reaching down and up at the same time as you draw your feet in and out. And on your next inhale, coming back up into that warrior 2. Bending through that right knee. And we're going to cartwheel the hands down. Lift the right leg up, standing splits. Releasing your upper body over that left leg. Trying to square the hips up, off, as the right foot reaches higher. And again, option 2, hold your ankle or hop the left leg back. Plant your hands. Your hands are always going to act as brakes in handstand. Push the ground away from you. Draw your forearms in. Protract your shoulders. Really engage the core. Make sure that that standing leg is under your hip and bunny hop. Lift that right leg up. If you can find your balance. And then move through your vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower your knees down to the ground. Knees apart, toes together. Hips to heels, lengthen up through the fingers. Forehead to the ground. We're going to stop this video here, but you can check out other videos that I'll be uploading for cool downs as well as warm-ups, and you can combine the videos as works best for you. Thanks for watching.